Hello guys, Trinson here, and I want to say thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I may not sound that ecstatic, but I really am. It means a lot to me. Nevertheless, if you're new here and enjoy my content, please be sure to like and subscribe for more videos. I'll be doing some entitled parents today. Even though some seems far-fetched, I personally still find them entertaining. Lady and her kid tries to kill me, but sweet karma strikes. Sorry for the formatting, I am on mobile and this is my first post. EM, entitled mom. DK, dumb kid. C1, cop 1. C2, cop 2. Me. First off, this happened about 6 months ago and my memory is trash, so I might sound a little off because I don't fully remember everything. I am 17 years old. I convinced my parents to let me get a motorcycle. I had to buy it with my own money, unfortunately. There's a town that's about 8 miles away that had a nice state park that I was taking pictures at. It was warm, about 75 Fahrenheit-ish. I stopped in the town at a gas station to fill up before heading back. I was about to fill up when this lady in an Escalade yelled something. Entitled mom, "Hey, can my son ride your toy?" This kid is about 12, wearing a backwards monster hat and an easy 5'5" to 50 pounds. Me, this isn't a toy. Entitled mom, just let him ride it. Me, no way, flips visor back down, dog. Entitled mom, I heard that. My son rides dirt bikes, he promises he won't crash it. Me, no lady, your child cannot. I went inside to piss and buy some water and pay for my gas, and I pulled my bike up into a parking spot next to the building. I put my debit card into the chip reader, looked back, and this dog let her son on it and are standing next to it. I walked out once I paid and said in my big boy voice, "Me, what are you doing?" Entitled mom, "Letting him sit on it since you are too stuck up to let him ride it." Dumb kid, "Mom, I want one." Entitled mom, "You don't want this one's ugly." Me, "It's a cafe racer, so that's the style." Entitled mom, "Let my kid ride it. He hasn't ridden in a couple weeks because he crashed his dirt bike." Me, "F no." Entitled mom, "A-hole, you don't even need it. What do you even use it for anyways?" Me, "To ride." Entitled mom, "You don't need it." Me, "It's mine, so." Dumb kid, "You probably stole it anyway." Me, "Nah, I bought it with my money." At this point, I was mad, so was she. She took her kid's hand and pushed me and my bike over. I was still in my parking spot. I yelled a couple words at her, something about how her and her kid should eat, poop, and die. I collected myself, turned my bike on, checked for damage, and rode around the gas station to the exit. That's when I saw her car, and I thought my fist looked good in her side mirror. I proceeded to doink it off and haul back home in hopes to lose her. I was very wrong. My bike isn't fast. It was about the same speed as the Escalade she was driving. I have an intercom system in my helmet that lets me make calls and listen to music. I called my dad, the former deputy chief of police, and now the director of 911. Oops, on her, my dad had 2 of his men ready for when I went into town. While this was going on, this lady kept getting really close to me. I think she was trying to hit me. I was doing close to 95 miles per hour. The way back we got into town, and one cop pulls me over and the other pulls the lady over. I get off my bike and walk towards the first squad. Cop 1, "Was she chasing you?" Me, "And she pushed my bike over and threatened my life." Cop 1 chuckles. We walk to the back of the first squad and see the lady fighting the cop. Cop 1 runs over to assist his buddy, and this lady is doing the, "Do you know who I am? I'll have all of you fired and put in jail. My husband is a Marine." Entitled Mom, "He stole my son's bike." Cop 1, holding back laughter with a big smile on his face. "Oh, really? So why is that kid over there wearing motorcycle gear?" Entitled Mom, flabbergasted that someone saw through her BS. "It's not my fault." Cop 1, "Oh, okay." Handcuffs lady. Cop 2, "Do you want to press charges?" Me, "Well, of course." Cop 1 puts the lady in squad car. Entitled Mom, non-stop screeching. At this point, I called my dad and told him what had happened. The Entitled Mom didn't mention the mirror I had launched, luckily. I went home and awaited for my dad to get home. He told me she was charged with reckless driving, child endangerment, assault, disorderly conduct, and I think something about killing someone. Once again, sorry if this sounds fake, but I think I'm missing some dialogue in some parts, but I think it gets the story across. GG, folks. Seriously, what is up with entitled people when it comes to murder lately on this forum? Because last entitled parent video I did, I could have swore I did something with a child almost killing another child. But honestly, I hope these people know the rule. Just give bikers space, and plus I don't understand why they think they're entitled for a bike ride. Like, for example, "Oh, my son crashed his dirt bike, can he ride yours?" Like, as if someone's gonna lend you their bike, and plus they don't even know you. I'm going on a tangent. You don't look gay. Editor's note: this is a story written by my awesome girlfriend Jaina, and edited by me. For those looking for the continuation to "My girlfriend's mom breaks my nose because I'm gay," the court hearing is tomorrow, and I'll post everything I can once I get home from it. The story? This was about a year ago when both he, Kate, and I were 14. We were celebrating our 1-year anniversary of dating, and were supposed to go to a super fancy restaurant, really far from where we lived at the time. I was still living with my absolute demoness of a mother, and we had to take 2 buses to get where we were going. 2 hours. Think Orpheus. Destiny reference, anyone? That he, Kate's parents were even okay with it, much less my mother. The first bus went by without incident. The second was where all hell broke loose. So, he, Kate, and I are sitting on the second bus, holding hands and talking quietly, when Hika tells me that she's going to rest her eyes. I say okay and put in my earbuds. About 15 minutes later, a woman of about 40 and a boy who looks about 14 gets on. I don't care because this is our last stop until our destination. The woman has blonde hair and a "I demand to speak with your prime minister" haircut, and is wearing this really annoying dark green business clothing, complete with a skirt and a tie. I've never seen someone look so ridiculous. Her child was just about the edgiest thing you'll ever see. He wore all black. Leather jacket, leather combat boots, streaks of fiery red in his jet black hair, black freaking sunglasses. The only thing he needed now was a freaking bodyguard. Don't let him cut you now. So, I resist the urge to laugh and ignore them until they move down the bus to sit directly across from Hika and I. And as the boy passes me, he glances at me with a hungry light in his eyes. If you'd drawn an arrow between his gaze and his focal point, they would have landed directly on my somewhat on a large scale of spectrum breast. He sits down, and about 3 minutes later, I hear him saying something. Again, I don't care. Free speech. Then his mom says in a loud voice, Hey, my son wants to ask you something. The following conversation ensues. Me, a pygmy marmoset. Me, GF, girlfriend. EM, entitled mother. SEK, somewhat entitled kid. Me, yes, somewhat entitled kid. Let's go out, sweetheart. I'm sure he thought he sounded like Han Solo. Me, sorry, I'm entitled mom, eyes widening. Don't you dare. Entitled kid is a good kid and deserves a girlfriend. And since he finds you attractive, you have no choice in the matter. Was she freaking high? Girlfriend, eyes open. Babe, what's going on? She's talking to me. Me, I can only sputter the point helplessly at the entitled kid and his parental unit. What? Girlfriend leans over to see who I'm pointing at. Can we help you? Somewhat entitled kid, who are you? He looks disdainfully at He-Kit. Me, I fully work up the courage to speak. My girlfriend. Somewhat entitled kid flinches. You begins to realize what he's done. Entitled mom, no, she's not. You don't look gay. What the heck does that even mean? Date my son or else. Girlfriend, voice lowers. Even though I'm older by a few months than He-Kit, she's much scarier than I am. Call her that again, I dare you. Somewhat entitled kid. Mom, she's lesbian. She's not interested in the right gender. It's fine, I'll find someone else. So by this point, I'm pissed, but at the same time, feel sorry for the kid. Him saying the right gender makes me furious. But like most kid, he's a product of his environment, and I do feel bad for him. Entitled mom, she's not gay, look at her. Gay girls don't have slutty bodies like that. 1, I don't look slutty at all. I wear a t-shirt with a small red leather jacket on it with blue jeans. Yeah, my breasts are somewhat big, but how does that make me a slut? And also too, again, what the heck does that even mean? Girls only wear that to excite men. At this point, I'm dumbstruck at the audacity of this woman. She must have been brainwashed or something. Somewhat entitled kid. Mom, it's fine. Driver, shouting back at us. Ma'am, I'm going to have to ask you to stop harassing these passengers. Entitled mom, probably begin to realize the gravity of her situation, mutters, selfish. Luckily, that was the last of it. We never saw them again and had an amazing evening. Alright, I don't want to get too much into this gay activist stuff because I know it's a huge topic right now, but it's pretty stupid that the mom has the entitlement to assume that she's not gay just because of how she looked. And I guess that's why I hate stereotyping sometimes, is that lesbians are supposed to look like a butch or masculine. And that leaves the other females who are actually more feminine not seen as lesbians. But it's entitled parents, what am I expecting? Alright guys, that will be all for me for today. I wanted to say thank you so much again for the subscribers, comments, and love. I'll see you guys tomorrow with more Reddit reads. Have a nice day.